China's space program has been in overdrive under President Xi Jinping's leadership. One of Beijing's latest ambitions involves the Red Planet, with plans to send its first crewed mission there by 2033.
China's space program is progressing rapidly. The Soviet Union only launched its first crewed mission in 2003, more than 40 years after Yuri Gagarin became the first human to get to space. China's first successful Mars space mission was launched in 2020, half a century after Mariner 9. This video explores what makes the China space station an engineering marvel. The China space station. China began launching modules for its 11-part Tiangong space station in 2021. The station's crew quarters was the first model to reach space, and the project will take 10 more missions to complete. According to Chinese state media, Xinhua News Agency, those take place in 2022. The excursions are being made as part of the People Republic's efforts to become a space experimentation and exploration leader. In addition, the US expects to execute 10 launches in 2022 as part of its preparations to resume lunar missions. An uneasy start. Tianhe was launched using a Long March 5B rocket from China's Hainan Island on April 29. These rockets include one core stage and 4 boosters, each of which is almost 90 feet tall, approximately 28 meters tall, and nearly 10 feet broad, the height of a 9-story structure, more than 3 meters. When fully fueled, the Long March 5B weighs around 940 tons, 850 metric tons, and can deliver a payload of 28 tons, 25 metric tons, into low Earth orbits. Launching Tianhe was a massive step for the China space mission program, and China plans to use very innovative and modern in building the station. It's structured to take a familiar T-shape and employ many creative mechanisms never seen, but we'll talk more about it relatively shortly. The construction of the station. Tiangong is being constructed under a 3-step strategy for China's manned space mission program. Approved by the country's central leadership in 1992, the first step was to send a human spaceship into orbit and conduct experiments in space. The second task was to perform EVAs, dock the spacecraft, and launch space labs. The third step involved constructing the space station. China is in the third stage of its space program, following the successful completion of primary objectives and technological advances. Since the Tianhe space station's core module was already launched on April 29th, it's fair to anticipate the project to proceed as planned, immensely promising for a country doing it all on its own. We're always happy to make content for our viewers. If you enjoy them, please consider subscribing and show your support. Even better, turn on post notification, and we'll let you know when we release every new video. The engineered orientation and mechanisms. The China Tiangong space station will be built in the shape of a T, with a core module in the middle and 2 lab capsules on either side at the top. The core module features 2 docking ports for cargo and personnel spacecraft and 2 berth ports for the 2 lab capsules. It also includes an exit for astronauts to do EVAs through. Despite being launched far later than previous space stations such as the International Space Station, ISS, Tiangong has several distinct advantages, including various cutting-edge technology and materials. It, for example, employs an electric propulsion engine that generates propulsion without the usage of gasoline. Solar energy is converted into electricity and subsequently converted into mechanical power. Its structure is less complex because it no longer requires liquid or solid fuel, decreasing the station's weight and fuel consumption. With so much work to do and very few specialized hands on board, how long would this project take to complete? Stick with us. We answer that in the next few minutes. Tianhe's 10-meter-long robotic arm can manipulate things weighing up to 25 tons. It can move outside the China space station like a human arm, transporting goods and supporting EVAs, and installing, maintaining, and replacing equipment. The Space Team. In October 2020, 18 new astronauts, 17 males and 1 woman, were chosen to help with the station's construction and operation. Is the China space program more gender inclusive than the likes of NASA? Hit the video if you agree, and dislike if you don't. According to the China Manned Space Agency, they include 7 spacecraft pilots, 7 space flight engineers, and 4 mission payload specialists. China's space mission program has chosen the first space flight engineers and mission payload specialists. China is also eager to let other countries use its space station. China has been soliciting cooperative experimental programs from all UN member countries since 2016 and has selected 9 programs from 17 countries so far. Although China was literally banned from ever joining the ISS, they didn't sop themselves into oblivion. You see, fellas, it sometimes pays to be significant. They're even allowing anyone in the UN to join. It's remarkable. And third world countries could take advantage of such a great opportunity. Construction duration. During Tiangong's 2-year construction period, over 10 flying missions were planned, including the launch of the core module and 2 lab capsules. 4 human-crewed spaceships and 4 unmanned cargo boats. The station will be finished and operational in 2020 with a design life of at least 10 years that can be extended to 15 years with routine maintenance. So sometime this year, we'll see the China space station launch. Will you pay to get a China space station tour? If yes, what would be your first thing to do there? Leave your answer in the comments. Although the space race is long past and the United States is the unquestioned world champion, China is bent on getting in on the action. We've come to the end of yet another educational video all too soon. But don't worry, we aren't done with you just yet. Watch this video of ours that we just uploaded. It's called Tiangong Space Station versus International Space Station, and it's what a lot of space enthusiasts are watching right now. You should watch it too. Thank you for always being with us. We hope you have a wonderful day.